Now we're going to review the last angle relationship that we need to know, and that is for triangles, so the angle-sum relationship. We know that the sum of the three interior angles, which means the inside angles in any triangle, is always equal to 180 degrees. So we're going to do what we just did with our other angles and add these all together and set it equal to 180. So let's start by looking at our picture. When we look at our picture, we see that the angle of A is 2x plus 5, B is 51, and C just has this little square. Y'all should know this by now, but that means that that's a right angle, which equals to 90 degrees. Once we know each of the angles, then I want you guys to go in and circle your plane numbers, your constants. So we've got 51, 90, and 5. We're not circling 2x because that's not a plane number, that's not a constant, so we cannot combine it. So our first step is to combine those numbers. We've got 51 plus 90 plus 5. That gives us a total of 146. Now let's look at our x's. I want you to box everything that has an x in it, which in this example is just 2x. Now we can combine those two things. 2x plus 146 equals 180. Always. Every single triangle you ever see will always add up to 180. And we can solve for x by solving the equation. Draw a line down the equal sign. Subtract 146 from both sides to eliminate it on the left. And that leaves us with 2x equals 180 minus 146, which is 34. Then to solve for 1x, we have to divide by 2, and that gives us x equals 17. Well, when we look at the bottom, it doesn't ask us what x equals. It asks us for the angle measures. Well, we know the angle measure for B was 51, and C was 90. To solve for A, we've got 2x plus 5. Well, we know what x is. It's 17. If we do 2 times 17, that gives us 34. Plus 5 is 39. So again, there we solved for x and then plugged it in to angle A to get what that measure is. Number 5, this is a really important triangle for you guys to recognize. Because it has these two tick marks on the sides, I want you to label this an isosceles triangle. That means that the two sides with the tick marks are equivalent, which also means that the two base angles are equivalent. So if E is 35, then F is also 35. You have to know that for your district assessment. If the two sides are equivalent, so are the two base angles. So now, when we go to combine all of our plane numbers, we've got plus 10, 35, and 35. If we add those all together, that gives us 80. Then if we box in all of our x's, we've just got 2x. So our equation would be 2x plus 80 equals 180 because it's a triangle. Now we can solve, starting with subtracting 80 from both sides. And that leaves us with 2x equals 180 minus 80, which is 100, and then divide by 2. X equals 100 divided by 2 is 50. That's what x equals. Now let's find our angle measures. Angle D is 2x plus 10, so we need to plug in 50. 2 times 50 plus 10. Well, 2 times 50 is 100, plus 10 is 110. So that's angle D. Angle E was 35. And angle F, we knew was also 35 because this is an isosceles triangle.